Sanji has always burned differently, not with ambition, not with pride, but with emotion. While others chase power for titles, Sanji fights for people, for ideals, for things that can't be replaced once they're broken, and Elbaf is where that fire stops being restrained. Elbaf is where Sanji stops holding back. The elephant in the room, Conqueror's Haki. Let's address what the story has been circling around for a long time, Conqueror's Haki. At this point, it's almost impossible to deny that Sanji has it. Not because of raw dominance, but because Conqueror's Haki isn't about strength alone. It's about unshakable will. Sanji has always had it. He chose his humanity over power, and what he is most known for. Never hitting a woman, standing by your ideals makes one worthy of being a king. No matter the situation, he will never hit a woman, even if it means death. Sanji won't even activate his armament Haki to defend himself against a woman. This shows his unyielding spirit, never backing down from his code, and that type of spirit is always rewarded in one piece. The only thing missing? The moment, the trigger. Sanji has never been pushed into a corner where his will had to erupt. Until Elbaf. Gabban's words, the spark we haven't seen yet. There's something important that hasn't been fully addressed. Gabban spoke to Sanji, and whatever he said. We never saw Sanji's reaction. That silence matters. Gabban is a man who understands Haki at its deepest level. If Rayleigh teaches control, Gabban teaches conditions. It's very likely Gabban told Sanji two things. First, that he possesses Conqueror's Haki. Second, what must happen for it to awaken. And unlike Zoro or Luffy, Sanji's trigger isn't ambition, it's emotion. If you're enjoying the video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and join the Straw Hat crew. With that out of the way, let's get back to the video. Why Sanji has never awakened it. Sanji suppresses himself. His legs couldn't handle the higher levels of fire that his emotions could have brought out. His exoskeleton combined with armament Haki allowed for blue flames. If it weren't for that extra level of protection, Sanji wouldn't have been able to reach that level. Plus, he hasn't really been exposed to extreme situations like Luffy and Zoro in combat. The closest was against Queen, but his exoskeleton was the equalizer in that battle. That's why his Conqueror's Haki hasn't surfaced. Not because it isn't there, but because Sanji hasn't had the right trigger moment. Elbaf changes that. Summers, Sanji's inevitable opponent. Sanji's opponent on Elbaf is obvious. Summers, a holy night with a thorn fruit. Thorns, wood, growth, regeneration. On paper, it's a perfect matchup. Sanji is fire. Summers is wood. But this fight isn't about elements, it's about morality. Summers has done something unforgivable. He hits women. Not accidentally, not strategically, deliberately. And worse, he injured Robin. The one line Sanji will never cross. Sanji has rules. He doesn't hit women, he doesn't abandon the crew, and he never forgives those who hurt them. When Sanji realizes that Summers harmed Robin, or worse, threatens Nami, something breaks. This isn't playful rage, this isn't jealousy, this is pure fury. The kind of anger Sanji has spent his entire life suppressing. Extreme difficulty. Sanji pushed past his limit. The battle is brutal. Summer's thorns pierce defenses. They regenerate faster than Sanji can burn them. They wrap, stab, and restrain. Even with the exoskeleton, armament Haki, and Ifrit Jambe, Sanji is being pushed to the edge. And then it happens. Summers crosses the final line. Some way, somehow, Summers hurts Nami. His thorn stabs through her body, bleeding her out. And Sanji snaps, not into madness, but into absolute clarity. This isn't about power anymore. This is about protection. And that's when Gabban's words finally make sense. Conqueror's Haki awakens. Sanji's will erupts. Not outward like Luffy's, not sharp like Zoro's, but like a wildfire. Conqueror's Haki surges through his body, coating his armament, fusing with his exoskeleton, feeding directly into Ifrit Jambe. And something changes. Black flames are born. Asmodeus Jambe, a perfect step forward in the naming chain. Diable equals devil. Ifrit equals high-ranking fire demon. Asmodeus is a powerful demon king known from Jewish folklore who is associated with lust, gambling, and revenge. Now Sanji doesn't gamble, but lust and revenge fits him. His love for women and the revenge he takes on those who harm them. This implies Sanji is no longer channeling a demon, he's creating hell with every kick. Sanji's flames shift. They grow darker, denser, hotter, either jet black or dark red with black sparks. Flames so intense they don't just burn matter, they burn regeneration itself. Summer's thorns crumble, his healing fails, his devil fruit is overwhelmed. This fire isn't hatred, it's burning passion. Just like Red Leg Zeph. Zeph earned his name because his boots were soaked in blood. Sanji earns his name because his feet are coated in burning resolve. Blackleg Sanji, fully realized. With an exoskeleton, armament Haki, Conqueror's Haki coating, and his burning passion at the highest temperature. This results in his most important power-up, Black Flames. And remember, the angrier Sanji gets, the more he heats up. Sanji overwhelms Summers completely. Every kick lands with kingly authority. This isn't Sanji fighting as the crew's cook. This is Sanji fighting as its shield, what Elbaf means for Sanji's future. After Elbaf, Sanji changes forever. He no longer fears his emotions. He no longer suppresses his rage. He controls it. Sanji becomes something terrifying, a king who fights not for dominance, but for love. And in the final war, when the world burns, Sanji's flames will burn the hottest. Elbaf isn't where Sanji becomes stronger, it's where he becomes complete. Blackleg Sanji rises, and the world will feel the heat. Be sure to comment your thoughts and suggestions down below and subscribe to the channel to become a Straw Hat member. See you in the next One Piece video.